Low mo, people. Not to be confused with low T, low testosterone. Nope, two very different things. I suffer from a condition called low mo, short for low motivation. Low motivation is really hindering my ability to get stuff done. And this morning, I'm slowly convincing myself that weather control, yep, geoengineering, is the root cause of low mo. And what do I have to do? What do I have to deal with in the wee hours before I can even run my dogs? You know it. You guessed it. I have to sweep the chemical ice nucleation that you think is snow on Friday the 21st of April, 2023, off my windshield on my pickup truck. This is really getting old. Now first, this weather's really pissing me off, like I said, but it doesn't seem to bother other people, for after all, it could be worse. God, I hear that a lot. Then I have to listen to the endless stories that go something like this. You think this is bad? And I can remember back in, pick a year, people, fill in the blank for them, that in mid-July we had snow on our cedar. Now, I'm no farmer, but it seems to me if you're seeding in mid-July, you've got a problem. Just saying. Of course, the people who tell me this know perfectly well I'm not going to waste 1 second of my precious time researching their claims. I'm actually still waiting for one of them to say also, by the way, I was in the Navy too, but I was a Navy SEAL. And any of you guys check out yesterday's link? I spent way too much time watching videos on Don's channel yesterday. I'm here to tell you again, you don't want Senior Chief Don Shipley, retired Navy SEAL, on your ass for stolen valor, claiming to be something you weren't. You've been warned, people. Take it or don't. Heed it or don't. And Don flushed out a guy who beat my Navy career. God damn it. The dude got out as an E1 after only 25 months. Seems my A2 after 37 months record has been shattered, and I am seriously devastated. I don't know if I can carry on another day. And another thing I found interesting about Don's exposing fake SEALs is the number of guys in my rating, OS, Operation Specialists. Are a lot of the ones faking the SEAL shit? I don't get it. Of all the shipboard ratings, the OSs, or Old Raider Men, we had it made. Due to the equipment we operated considerations, we always had the best conditions. Clean, well ventilated, and plenty of air conditioning, so much so you often had to wear a light jacket. We lived like kings and had plenty of time to hobnob and brown-nose the officers that hung out in CIC, Combat Information Center. Nope, I don't get it, not one bit. Okay, moving on. Now you guys know I like old sayings, right? Have you heard this one? If you can't beat 'em, why not join 'em? So, I'm wearing a raw spot on my ass from sitting around waiting for the phone to call about a job offer. And the fact I have low mo does not affect my way above room temp IQ. So I got to thinking this morning, do I not already have a golden opportunity for riches and advancement up the food chain staring me in the face, concealed in plain view? Now people, before you laugh, think about it. I'm already accused of being too religious. I live in a former state church, all decked out in male fertility symbols. These are two serious requirements to obtaining a 501c3 tax-exempt status. And to top it off, no property taxes. That'd be sweet. But the best is, the Department of Homeland Security will fund me if I further qualify as a clergy response team member. They claim anywhere from 28,000 estimates up to 100,000 pastors, guys that wear their collars on backwards, being members of the clergy response teams. Hey, what's wrong with 100,001? Yeah, me, yours truly. Now, who are these clergy response guys? And what do they do? Well, they don't drive the FEMA buses, but they tell the people to get on the FEMA buses because it's God's will. And those are the buses headed for the FEMA camps. And they use Romans chapter 13 to cover their dirty deeds. Sorry, people, but I'm just going to have to read just a little bit of scripture. It isn't going to kill you. So this is Romans 13. Let every person, hey, that's us, be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except from God, and those that exist are appointed by God. Therefore, whoever resists the authority, the Biden administration, Kamala Harris, you know the guys, resist what God has appointed. Listen to this bullshit, people. And those who resist will incur judgment. Going down to verse 6. For this reason, you also pay taxes, for they are God's servants, devoting themselves to this very thing. Can you believe it? Pretty interesting, huh? Interesting may be, but guess what? And here's the good news. 101% bullshit that was added to our already corrupted English translations. You don't think the good King James of jolly old England didn't tell his translators, hey boys, toss in a few verses about always obeying me, no matter what, without question. Was the Pope Catholic, people? By the way, he is, and he's also a Jesuit too. We're going to have to discuss Roman 13s and how it got there someday. But it ain't going to be today, people. You know why? Because I got stuff to do. And Low Mo is really holding me back.